Oh, the trees are blooming everywhere, and the whole newsroom is sneezing. Yep, they are. So we're talking about how you can manage your spring allergies as the warm weather warms up. And this is what we're seeing everywhere. You can hear my dog panting. Take that video. Yeah, we're on the walk, and he's like, because he's going faster than everybody else. Okay. 9 News medical expert Dr. Pyle Coley joins us now, and it does seem like allergies are worse or earlier. Is it both?
It is both.
Okay.
In fact, yes, and what the American Allergy Academy tells us is that we're getting longer allergy seasons than ever before, and part of that is due to the change in the climate. So in some areas, in some parts of the country, we're actually seeing 20 days longer of the sneezing, of the running eyes, and that allergy season. And 8% of Americans suffer from allergies, so it's really common, but we're also seeing the number of people that are responding to allergies increase over time. So if you're someone who's never had allergies, you can actually develop them well into adulthood.
I'm glad that you just mentioned that, because my daughter, who's 7, all of a sudden has allergies.
Really?
She will wake up with puffy eyes and sneezing and sniffling. We gave her some Zyrtec.
Yeah. Do you have allergies, Sam?
I don't.
Oh,
I've never had allergies. So my daughter suddenly does. Can it be dangerous, or is it just a nuisance?
It can be dangerous. What we're trying to sort of figure out is whether or not the persistent inflammation that's caused by allergies is actually causing tissue damage. So if you think about what happens when you have an allergy, your immune system is overreacting to something. So it sees pollen or mold or whatever you're allergic to, thinks it's something bad, and launches an immune attack, which is why you're sneezing, your eyes are running, your nose is running. What that can do is cause inflammation and damage of the mucosal membranes, which is our first line of protection, our eyes, our nose, our mouth, against the environment. Over time, that can result in things like polyps. It can result in tissue breakdown.
Ooh.
For me, I just get really dry eyes, which means I'm not moisturized. So my eye barriers are essentially a little bit weakened because things can get in easier. So I really try to use those tears as much as I can.
Yeah, all of that applies. And when you bring that up, I know people that had allergies as a kid kind of outgrow them. And then some as adults, and then you live with them the rest of your life. But as a family of a bunch of allergies, I've been told multiple times, Nasacort, things like that, stay ahead of it, take all these pills. What about shots?
Yep, so you said something really interesting, stay ahead of it. So you want to start taking antihistamines before the trees are pollinating, which is something we forget. Shots are sort of a last stage resort. I actually took shots when I was in medical school because my allergies were so bad. But then I moved away from Boston because I trained at Harvard, and I moved to Denver.
Different things.
Different pollens and different. So I find it was cumbersome, it was difficult. It worked while I was there, but as I got older and I moved into a different environment, sort of went away. So I'm not a huge fan of reaching for shots right away, even though they seem like they're going to cure your allergies, but instead really adopting some lifestyle changes, which we all should be doing, to kind of keep those allergies at bay.
What are the lifestyle changes? You only have 30 seconds. Tell us, Dr. Coley.
Wear your sunglasses,
Okay.
Wash your hair, and change your clothes when you come in. Keep those windows closed, and then listen to your meteorologist about those pollen counts, because that's really, really important. And again, if you start developing symptoms as an adult, you haven't had them before. Your immune system changes as you get older, so make sure you talk to your doctor about how to manage those symptoms appropriately.
Yeah. And then when people say, why do you look so bad? It's my allergies.
Right.
That's your cheek. My eyes are puffy.
Especially because you have to wash your hair all the time.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
night
wash
going
my
to
hair
bed
every
with
day.
that pollen on your hair is bad news.
You could just rinse it, but also your pillow covers, right? We don't think it often enough, but if we're rubbing our hair into a pillow cover and then we're putting our face right next to it, it can actually inoculate that pollen in there. You can get allergy tests to figure out what you're allergic to, but for most of us, as the season gets better, the weather warms up, those pollen counts go down, we feel better.
Yeah, unless you're allergic to grass, but I'm not going to take you down on Friday. Okay.
Then you wear a mask when you're mowing the lawn.
Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, see, Dr. Coley, you have an answer for everything. You can find more from Dr. Coley at 9news.com/Dr. Coley.